Protection is the number one most important thing to learn first when getting into extrasensory perception, psychic things, energy work, contacting your spirit guides, anything like that. You want to make sure that you are protected and that you are confident in your protection. So in today's video, I'm Julia and I share with you my super easy method to be protected when going into meditations, when just going about life, because you also want to be protected from the energy around you sometimes, depending on the situation. So I'm going to share with you my technique right now. Protection is about setting up both an energetic and a mental boundary or shield that you know you are 100% safe and secure and protected in. We all have an electromagnetic field that surrounds us at all times. That's what our aura is. That's what our energetic field is. Every single person and living being has it. We're like walking generators almost. We literally expel energy all of the time. We just can't physically see it. So with this, we're going to learn how to manipulate that energy and transform it into an energetic boundary and an energetic shield. With this shield, you can determine what type of energy is allowed in. So you can definitely block out any negative energy that you don't want in your field. You can block out with this protection. Okay, so try to do this along with me. You are going to visualize an energetic sphere coming out of your head and in through your feet, but also going out of your feet and back in your head. You're just going to visualize a sphere surrounding you. And then you're going to push your energy out, and your energy is going to be kind of moving all about. You're going to push it out of you into the sphere. And now the sphere can be different colors. You can visualize different colors depending on what you need out of your protection sphere. I usually do either like a violet purple, just because I've had psychic experiences with that color, or lately I've been trying to do, I heard, a mirrored technique. And with this mirrored technique, it reflects all of the energy that you don't want out back. So both of those are kind of cool to try. You could also just do a white light one. You know, white is all of the colors. You could do light blue, you could do light green, any neon color. You can literally do whatever color you like. So when you have this energetic shield and energetic circle sphere kind of around you, you're gonna feel your energy and you're gonna feel the boundary of your energy. It's gotten to the point where I can very, very easily feel where my energy stops as a part of this shield thing. It's going to be really hard at first. Like, I had such a hard time visualizing this shield at first, but it gets a lot easier with practice. So just keep practicing and just trust that it'll work. If you need a visual representation of what setting this boundary is like, if you've seen Twilight, Bella, spoiler alert, when she becomes a vampire, she is an energetic shield. So if you have seen where she's learning how to use this shield, she wills this energy out of her and wills it to protect other people. That's essentially what you're doing. And actually that visualization technique first helped with when I was learning to astral project, and it got me some crazy experiences. So it definitely works when it comes to manipulating your energy, is just willing it out of you and feeling it go all around you, everywhere. Your energy is going everywhere in this giant circle. Okay, once your energetic force field of protection is all set up, you are going to do an affirmation that signifies you are protected within the space, and your energy is protected from any negative forces. So I typically use the Gateway Experience affirmation because it signifies that I can use external forces that I can't see. It signifies that I am protected, and it also asks for assistance, guidance, and protection from higher beings. So I prefer that affirmation, but you can also make your own. So for example, we could do this affirmation. I am fully protected within my energetic sphere, my energetic boundary. Only energy that is for my highest good can penetrate this boundary. All energy that may have a negative influence on me is reflected outwards. Something like that. Doesn't have to be that. I literally just thought of that on the spot. Something that signifies you are protected. Try to keep it very positive. Try not to rely too much on like the heaviness of like unwanted energies, because you don't want to add what's unwanted to your affirmation. So like the whole negative part, I probably would have rephrased. And that's again why I like the Gateway affirmation, because it's just so positive and it was specifically constructed to be that way and to have high vibrational words put into place. So this energetic shield, this energetic boundary that you have put up, it is going to be a complete protection for you from outside forces. The key part of this is fully knowing and fully being confident that you are protected, because that is what's going to most likely make you feel safe. And once you feel fear, then you're gonna allow just a little bit inwards, not necessarily a lot, but it is better to be fully confident. For example, I'm kind of scared of the dark. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, kind of scared of the dark. So when I'm trying to go to bed and I want to sleep with the lights off, sometimes I have to do this protection boundary thing. And so what helps me most is not necessarily the energetic shield. That is more so when I'm doing energy work, trying to talk to my spirit guides, those sort of things. That's really when I want to set up this boundary. But in that situation, just fully knowing that I am safe and I'm protected and I am confident that I am all I need to be protected. That is really what's going to help you most, is fully knowing in your heart that you're protected and that you're safe. Okay, so why do we need to learn protection? The biggest thing is the world around us. There is so much energy in the world around us, from people, from places, from literally spaces hold energy, plants hold energy. Every single thing there's always energy going around us. So sometimes to remain grounded in our own bodies and our own energy, we do need a little bit of protection. And that sphere really helps define that boundary of where our energy is and where everything else is. And we can also allow things to kind of interact with us through that boundary. The other one is if you're doing any sort of energetic work. And by energetic work, I mean like if you're learning to practice Reiki, if you're learning to work with your chakras, if you're learning to work with just any sort of energy that is around us, if you're manifesting, you're working with energy intentionally, that sort of thing. And including contacting your guides, your angels, interacting with any sort of thing like that, you want to make sure that you are protected and that you say an affirmation that defines what you want out of that interaction. Because if you don't know if what you're actually talking to is your guide. So it's like if you're talking to one of the archangels, like Michael or whatever, you want to now, or like Jesus, like Buddha, like literally you can contact all of these high vibrational beings at any point. And if you want to contact them, you announce their name and you are firm in who you're contacting. And that's very similar with the affirmation. You are affirming who you're contacting. And that's why you want to make sure you're protected, because you want to know for a fact you're talking to who you actually want to talk to. You can also use this with like ancestors, past loved ones, that sort of thing. You can contact them, or at least maybe not necessarily like psychically, but you can at least have a one-sided conversation with them from you sending them your love, knowing for a fact that you are actually sending your love to the right person, being that sort of thing. So you really do want to make sure that you are protected and know exactly what you're dealing with. I also have another really simple technique that I use for protection every single day, and that is charging or programming jewelry that I wear. You can also charge and program items that you'll carry, like your wallet, literally anything you can put your intentions into. I typically use crystal jewelry just because I literally wear it every day. So I recently got this pendant from my friend. I don't know if you can like see that. Can you see it? So I got this pendant from my friend. She wraps jewelry, and this is going to be one of the pieces that I wear pretty often. So I do want to charge it. I actually already did charge it for protection and everything, but I figured I would walk you through it because that's the easiest way to teach. So what we're going to do is first we're going to clear the energy. So when you clear things, you go counterclockwise, and when you program things, you go clockwise. So like kind of like rewinding time to unprogram and to clear energy, and then going clockwise, you're going to program it. Yeah, okay. I have this crystal, and first we're going to clear the energy. So I am clearing all of the energy from this crystal. It is fresh, bright, and new. It is ready for all intentions that I put into it. This quartz crystal is going to absorb everything so well, and it is fresh and ready for me to use. And you just kind of feel when it feels ready for you. It might take a little bit longer than that. You can also use sound to cleanse it, or if you use smudging. I usually don't really use smudging. Actually, I've never used smudging. And then we're going to program it. So I want this for protection. I want this for all sorts of love, self-love, love, just like everything, like appreciation, gratitude, abundance, and financial stuff. Especially because this is quartz, I feel like I can really do a lot with it. So here we kind of go. I am putting all of my intentions for protection, for love, for abundance, financially, and gratitude and appreciation, and just everything loving and protecting. This crystal is going to provide me with such great energy throughout the day. It's going to be a reminder of where I came from and that I am divinely protected. I think that's kind of good. But yeah, so it's as simple as that to charge your things. That's the second one that I have, and I just wear it all the time. They can lose charge over time, so some of my other stuff I should probably recharge again. But also you do want to look at the intention of whatever, like if you're using crystals, you want to look at what the intention of that crystal is for. What vibration is it most like? So the quartz really can be used for anything. This one is amethyst, so this one is more for like psychic abilities and that sort of thing. You can program things that aren't necessarily meant for protection. It's just a better idea to use crystals or things that have a similar vibration to protection. So yes, you just want to make sure that you're protected and that you're safe from all outside energies and forces. And you know, it's not like you're gonna have some energetic attack. Like that really doesn't happen all that frequently, but not being protected does leave that door open to bad, or not necessarily bad things happening, but it just leaves room for like chaos, and you want to shut that and make sure you have your little energetic boundary. And even during deep meditation, if you were asking the universe questions, if you're asking God questions, you do want to make sure that you're protected in that as well, and that you're getting the highest divine answer. So that's kind of all I have for you today. I really hope that this protection technique works for you. I've seen a lot of people also use this technique. Like the second I found out about it from the Gateway experience, I started having synchronicities with it, and suddenly everyone was using it. So the energy sphere, or the resonant energy balloon, or whatever you want to call it, the force field, it's a really solid technique that has been used by so many people. So I really highly recommend trying it. If it doesn't work for you the first time, try it again. Just keep practicing with it. You'll eventually get better with feeling where your energy actually is. And with that, I'm gonna let you guys go. I love you all so much. Please have a nice rest of your day, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'd love to have you as part of the community, and I'll see you guys later.